Hey Future Bulldogs! Welcome to the first full episode of the UGA Toolbox. I'm Anna, a marketing intern here at the Office of Undergraduate Admissions, and in this series, I'm walking you through how to use some of my favorite tools UGA has to make your application and enrollment process at UGA smooth and simple. Let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about the UGA Undergraduate Admissions blog. Essentially, the admissions blog is one big Q&A where our admissions director, David Graves, answers your questions about UGA admissions, application, and whatever else you might want to ask about. To get to the blog, you can either start from the UGA admissions homepage and click on blog in the header menu, or go directly to the blog by typing admissions.uga.edu/blog into your search engine. When you get to the homepage, you're going to see a couple different sections. First, you have the main blog feed, which is where you'll find all the blog articles Dave has written over the years with answers to your questions. We'll get to that in just a second. Over here on the right, we've highlighted a few specific blog posts and a general FAQ where you can get started. These are probably going to be the most popular questions that our prospective students are going to ask, so we've grouped them together for your convenience. Then we've got a little about section, which is mostly just general information. But it does make one important point that I wanted to highlight. One of the best features about the blog is that it's interactive. You, your parent, or anybody else looking to explore UGA can post comments on any of the blog posts, and Dave will respond directly to you. However, we also want to respect Dave's time and not make him respond to the same question over and over. So make use of the search bar up here in the top right corner of the admissions site. It'll give you an index of any relevant web pages and any of Dave's blog posts that might be helpful in answering your question. So jumping back into the general layout of the blog, underneath the About section, we've got a link to the Admissions X feed with a little intro post about Dave, a section for recent comments that's helpful if you're waiting on a reply to a question, links to some recent posts, the archive of posts that goes all the way back to May 2009, and some popular tags. All right, enough about the homepage. As you can see, as we're recording this video, we're about to release early application decisions. So we have a post with some general stats about the demographics of our early action applicant pool, as well as an update that Dave shared about the hurricanes that came through about a month ago. And these are perfect examples of some of the types of content you might see on the blog. Outside of our general Q&A posts, we also use the blog to post updates that might be too long for social media, such as when natural disasters pose a threat to prospective students or to our admissions staff. Pretty much every time that Dave writes a blog, we're also going to be posting an announcement on our social medias. So you don't have to worry about missing an important information or having to constantly check the blog for those updates. Let's look at an actual post. I'm going to scroll down and choose this one about depth in admissions. Now, right off the bat, we have an image and a fun anecdote about the Bachelorette. Probably not what you were expecting on the admissions blog. But honestly, this is one of my favorite things about the admissions blog, and that's how personal it is. Dave isn't just a name behind a screen spitting information at you. He's a real person who cares about you as a prospective student and wants to help you find the answers to your questions. He takes the time to make his blog posts informative, but also engaging. So whether he's talking about application deferral or essay questions, you're not only going to get the information you need, but you might even have a laugh in the meantime. Remember the comment section I mentioned earlier? The one you don't want to flood with several copies of the same question? You'll find it right down here at the bottom of the page. In order to post a comment, you're going to have to create an account through Discus, which basically just lets you be able to know when Dave responds to your questions. Now, as a reminder, it is a good idea to look through the comments that are already posted before you ask a question, just out of courtesy. But in general, Dave will reply to every question that's posted, whether or not it's already been answered or is related to the specific post. One last thing I'll say as we wrap up. Since the blog does go back over a decade, be sure to check the date on any post that you're getting information from. Our application structure, deadlines, and admissions process has naturally shifted over the years. So if you're planning your application around info from 2013, you might want to take a look at some of our more recent posts instead. There's so much to learn about and discover on the UGA admissions blog, and that's only one of the tools in our UGA toolbox. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and in the meantime, you can like and share this video with other future Bulldogs. as well as follow us on Instagram at UGA Admissions and Facebook at UGA Undergrad Admissions. I'll see you all in the next video, and go Dogs!